Good evening. This is the advertised time and place for the Thursday, January 2nd, 2025 Planning Board meeting. Please stand for the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you. On behalf of the Planning Department and my colleagues on the board, we wish everybody a healthy and happy New Year. With that said, we do have a public hearing tonight. Prisco's Calverton Acres, and we have Matt Charters to tell us all about it.
Got it. Okay. So if the board recalls, we did schedule a public hearing for this last month. This application did require relief from the zoning board. They did get that back in the beginning of December. We did receive the necessary posting affidavits and mailing affidavits from the applicant's attorney, Mr. Cuddy. I will read the public hearing notice into the record and then turn it over to Mr. Cuddy. So, please take notice that a public hearing will be held before the Planning Board of the Town of Riverhead, Riverhead Town Hall, 4 West 2nd Street, Riverhead, New York, on Thursday, the 2nd day of January 2025 at 6 o'clock p.m. to consider the minor subdivision application entitled Prisco's Calverton Acres, which seeks to approval to subdivide a 2.0637 acre parcel into two lots, where proposed lot 1 is to contain 44,948 square feet, and where proposed lot 2, a flag lot, is to contain 44,948 square feet, located within the rural corridor zoning use district, situate at 3674 Middle Country Road, Hamlet of Calverton, more particularly identified as Suffolk County Tax Map Number 600-99-2-12. Behind you on the screen is the subdivision map. The back flag lot parcel is currently in ag production. There's nursery stock on the parcel. The front is where One Country Deli is located, and there's also a manufactured home on the property. We have gotten some initial comments back. The most probably pertinent one is from the DOT, requesting a common driveway for both lots, and we're going to ask that the parking gets organized just to avoid any future variances on the property. I know no one's here in the room, but I can turn it over to Mr. Cuddy if you guys have any questions.
One question. What was the relief for the zoning board for?
Sure.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah, well, but Mr. Cuddy's going to answer that. Yeah.
Good evening, Charles Cuddy for the applicant. I'll be brief so as not to prolong the meeting.
It's a public hearing, so we do need you to state your name.
Charles Cuddy, Cuddy, 445 Griffin Avenue, Riverhead, New York.
Thank you.
We had 3 variances that were granted. 2 of them were area variances for the for the width of the property, because each property doesn't reach the required number. There were also a variance for the impervious surface, because the front of this site, which is the One Country Deli, is basically macadam. So we needed impervious surface, I think it was 38% as opposed to 25%. But those were the variances that were granted. In each case, one of the front yards was 25 feet in depth. The other had to be 30 feet. And that was it, and it was granted on the 12th of December by the zoning board.
Thank you.
This essentially is a de facto subdivision. There are 2 lots. The 2 lots have been like this for many, many years. One is the One Country Deli, the other is the nursery in the back. It really doesn't change anything the way the lots are set up. We don't have a problem with the access, but the access is always going to be to the One Country Deli in front, and it's just a question of using the flag piece to get to the rear lot. But again, I think they're acceptable lots. They're bigger than required. They're over an acre. So I would ask the board to approve the application.
Thank you. Do we have anybody on Zoom?
No one on Zoom.
No one on Zoom. Gentlemen, any thoughts?
And I spoke to the farmer who owns the adjacent property, had no problems with it whatsoever.
I have no problem.
Good.
I'll close the public hearing.
I'll move to close the public hearing for Prisco's Calverton Acres, so moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, let's go on to discussion items. I Item 1 is RH Hamptons LLC. Tell us about it, Matt.
Okay, so if the board recalls, this is a 5-lot subdivision. I'll invite Mr. Cuddy up on this as well. He's the applicant's representative. This is between Maple and Union Avenue. I believe we initially got this back in 2022. It's been kind of hanging out for a little while. We've discussed several times on compliance with the Long Island Workforce Housing Act. If the board recalls, there's certain requirements based on number of lots when you have to comply with the act. The applicant's entitled to a 10% density bonus, or they have to pay a monetary value. It's the reviewing board's determination on how they comply with the act. At our last juncture, it was decided that they were going to do the payment in lieu of providing the density on site. So what's going to happen here is the applicant will come back as a condition of the subdivision approval, which I have a resolution prepared tonight, with a lot that shows 6 lots to comply with the Long Island Workforce Housing Act, because the way that it works, it's either based on I think it's the median, I want to read directly.
Median income for
Median
Nassau
income for
Suffolk.
Nassau Suffolk, a family of 4, I think it's 1.5 times, or the appraised value of the lot you would get as the bonus, whichever is less. In this case, it's likely going to be that the lot is worth less than the median income value. So that's why he's preparing the additional sketch. Other than that, pretty straightforward in terms of the approval that I prepared. I did amend it in terms of what was initially sent out to include comments from the highway department. A nice conversation with Member Bayer today regarding curbs and sidewalks, which the highway superintendent agrees with. There on the Union Avenue side, there's already an existing sidewalk that's on the east side of the road. There's curbing on the west side, but it ends, so likely as part of their road opening permit, they'll have to do for each lot, they'll have to do curbing along this side. And then on the Maple Avenue side, there is a sidewalk that terminates here. They would likely have to continue the sidewalk down to the railroad tracks with curbing on this side as well. That's the only change from the resolution that you initially saw.
All right, so when that gets approved, or voted on, rather, is it as amended?
You can vote on it as
As amended,
Yeah,
okay.
that's fine. Council, is that okay?
It
Danielle?
was
I-
circulated and updated prior to
It was updated prior to the meeting. It's been posted. It's Danielle's call.
I would do it as amended.
As amended, right? Because it was
just
posted
in
today?
case, Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
But you said the highway department will require curbing and sidewalks.
Yeah.
What happens if, for example, the middle lot is the first one that comes through?
Yeah, that's why it's challenging, because at the same time, if we had them curb it everywhere, we don't necessarily know where each lot wants to put their driveway.
Right.
So then they're gonna have to improve a curb, cut into the curb,
Yeah,
put an
got it.
apron in. So Mike felt it was best to, as they come in each lot, as part of the road opening permit, which we're covenanting as a condition of approval, that they, comply with any conditions that he has, rather than doing all the curbing and then maybe have to take some out.
Yeah, and then during construction, they're gonna get run over.
Yeah.
I think this way's much better.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, and the applicant has seen the resolution and agrees to it.
Great, everybody's happy.
Now, Matt, who's responsible for the curbing along the road?
The applicant.
The applicant,
Yeah.
okay.
Anything else, gentlemen?
Did you state that, about the curbing and the sidewalk, in
In the covenant, it says that they have to get a road opening permit, so it would be a
Right.
condition of whatever I don't want to supersede whatever, it could change. Mike could put in, say these lots sit vacant for a long time. Mike might, in his function as highway superintendent, do the curbing himself before this is done. So I don't want to,
You
So he
okay
has
with
to-
it the way it is?
yeah, I'd say keep it the way it is in case something changes, and they don't need it for some reason. I'd leave that up to him, because that's his area of expertise.
Everybody good?
I'm good.
Good?
I just have one question. Is there going to be any improvement to the street lighting over there?
Not as part of this application, but I could
No?
put a word out to the town.
Just with the proximity to the railroad tracks and...
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Yeah, no, that's a little bit over there.
Good thought. All right, so we have a vote coming up. Thank you.
Very good.
What's that? Public comments? Okay. All right, let's do our resolution, gentlemen.
I'll move resolution 25001, conditional approval of a subdivision application titled RH Hamptons.
As amended.
As amended. As amended.
As amended.
Second.
Second.
Okay, moved and seconded. Mr. Zolnicki,
Yes, as amended.
Mr. Hogan,
Yes.
Mr. Nenaro,
Aye.
Mr. Bear,
Yes?
and I vote aye, the motion carries. Congratulations.
Thanks, Mr. Cuddy.
Public comments on all matters. Doesn't look like we have any takers.
We're gonna see this again?
You'll see it again for the sketch for the Long Island Workforce Housing Act. So you'll have to give that your blessing by resolution to say, yes, this lot and whatever the appraised value would meet the intent. But this is the approval of the subdivision,
Right.
subject to those conditions.
So, Heather, we don't have any minutes to vote on tonight?
We do.
We
So
do?
The November 7th minutes, which,
The title page is
has been
corrected.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
I'll move those November 7th, title page corrected.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Mr. Zolnicki?
Yes.
Mr. Hogan?
Yes.
Mr. Nenaro?
Aye.
Mr. Bear?
Yes?
And I vote aye, the motion carries. Other business, staff? Everybody's good? Correspondence? Okay. Our next meeting day is Thursday, January 16th at 3 PM. Have a great New Year, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Motion to close? Motion to adjourn?
Someone
Second.
Moved in second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carries.